Welcome to the Thomas
and Haley Show by doing everything blind.
Good Sunday Funday evening, YouTuberinos. I hope all of you are doing well tonight. Thomas, Haley, and Chris here. Welcome back to another edition. Welcome back to another edition of the Thomas and Haley Show. All right. All right. So you can do the honors.
Today we will be telling you, all of you lovely people, the pretty much a do's and don'ts list of ways to help people that are blind or visually impaired like us versus things that you might think that is helpful, but it's more interrupting our independence of us doing what we know how to do for ourselves.
Yeah, it's more of a hindrance.
Yeah.
Than a help.
So one common example would be like when you're out in restaurants where if it's one thing if you ask like your family member or your friend, like, can you help me help me say this because I may pronounce it wrong or whatever, because I'll admit that's what I do sometimes. Depends on what it is. However, it's not, unless if you feel like you feel confident and better enough and you want to advocate for yourself, make sure you let them know that. Or if the server automatically goes, what would he like or what would she like, just say excuse me, but I'm able to I'd like to order myself, please. And then just tell them what you want, because of course they're going to automatically think, oh, like they're going to need someone to order for them all the time, which is not true all the time. It can be true in some cases, like if they have like speech issues or something like that. That's different. But for people like us, it's like we're still here. Like, you can talk to us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You want to give an example, Ben?
You know how to I'm so proud of you.
Shut up, Thomas. Another example is when you're standing in a line and you're trying to get past somebody, and you said excuse me a couple times to them, and they don't hear you. You gotta be able to find a way to give them a signal to let you know you're getting through, or somebody's helping you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I don't think that's necessarily happened to me, but I've heard that one before. Do you got one, Thomas? I got another one.
Yeah, like Robert. If you're dating somebody if you're blind and if the person is sighted, make sure you like if they just like I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. Like if they just take your arm, just be like, hey, can you not do that? I would rather hold it. Well, if you're dating, of course you'd want to hold their hand. I'm trying to think of an example. Here's a good one. Let's say if you're in public and I don't know, maybe you need help getting on the bus. If you're going somewhere on the bus, and if you're like, hey, excuse me, would you mind helping me find the bus? Let's use that one. Can you help me find the bus, or can you help me get on the bus? And if the person just takes your arm, because unfortunately some sighted people do that. I don't know why, but they do.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just say, "Hey, would you mind not doing that? Can I please hold your arm?" That's a good example.
Another one that I've experienced with my own family sometimes, the fact when you organize, let's say your bedroom, for example, and you basically organize your stuff the way that you want it to be, like the way that's easy for you to find things.
Right.
It's annoying to me when someone would just, yeah, it's okay if they clean the room or whatever, sure, they can do that. But the fact that sometimes they would move stuff and don't put it back, or they would just move something so, they could be beneficial to me, it's like, wait, I had this here, where is it? Or where did I put this? Because I know I had it here. And knowing how my memory is, which is, it's pretty, shitty, I'll just say it.
Well, dang.
But for stuff like that, I usually know where I put a doll and a bear that I have on the bed or something that simple. But
right.
when someone moves something, and when they don't tell me, it's like that makes me a little paranoid. 'Cause I'm like, I know I had it here. Where the heck is it?
Right.
And then I was like, okay, can you please not do that? Because that's the reason why I have this here, so I can find it easier.
Right.
And then of course they would say, sorry about that. I'm like, it's okay.
Right.
So that's happened before, but of course you got to be able to, make sure, like, remind yourself like who you're talking to. If it's like little kids, they're not gonna know, or if it's an adult when they moved your things for whatever reason. Like you could just not move that. That's impossible. But basically, can you please not move anything? Or if you move it because you gotta clean there, can you please put it back? Like that kind of thing, because that's happened before too.
Oh, huh.
Yep. Cool.
One thing I don't like is when you got your kitchen set up a certain way, and people come in and start moving
Your stuff around.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's just that right there is just wrong.
It is. No, okay, let's just say if you come over, right? And you want to make some food for us that requires for you to use pots and pans on the stove or something.
Make sure you put everything back where it goes.
Well, first clean it, please, and then put it back. Yes, because we don't use those pieces of dishes ourselves that often because we don't know how to use the stove. Right. But it's just a common courtesy thing, really.
It is.
And just respect our household because we have it set up for like a certain way for a reason.
Yep.
So.
And guys, if there is... No, I'm talking to the YouTuberenos.
Obviously.
Guys, if there are any topics that you guys think that we should talk about, definitely leave your suggestions and ideas down below in the comments on one of my videos. And if you want to be on the Thomas and Haley Show, you can do a few things. You can email me, or you can send me a message on Messenger. That would probably be the best way.
Or just put comments in the section below and we'll both read it.
Right. Or that. Yeah.
I'm giving y'all the easier way to do that.
What the?
So.
I mean, I don't have a problem giving out my first and last name because that was the name of my channel.
That was the name of your YouTube at one point.
When I first started doing videos again. So, if you want to find me on Messenger, you can just simply type in my first and last name. Thomas, ACOCELLA, or you can email me at thomas.meg1991@icloud.com. And I hope all of you enjoyed this show.
And also, you could send an email to HaleyBob1818@gmail.com if you want to send questions or comments to me, because, again, my name's also on this show.
Yeah.
And if you have questions for Chris, because sometimes he, a good amount of times he contributes to our conversations, you can email me those too, and I'll let him know.
You've been coming up. You guys have been coming up with a lot of. Well, I mean, all three of us were gonna. I was almost gonna give all the credit to you, Chris, but.
I would say I hope you don't.
All right, guys. Well, y'all take care. And thanks for watching. Well, guys, thanks for watching the Thomas and Haley Show. We sure hope you have enjoyed it.
Please like, comment, share, and turn on all notifications for Doing Everything Blind so you will not miss any episodes of the Thomas and Haley Show. And we'll see y'all next time.